So in our last video, we discussed about functions in Python, the different types of functions and all. Today we are going to learn about, in this video, we are going to learn about what is packages and modules in Python. Okay, it is a very important topic. Let's start. So first of all, we need to understand what is exactly package, what is module, and so on. What is the relationship between all of them? Okay. So I'm starting with, first of all, I'm starting with library in Python. Library. Okay, so in our first or second lecture video, we already discussed about what is actually library. Okay, so library is basically a space where you have lots of packages are there, or we have different books are there. Okay, and whenever you want, you can just grab the book from there. Okay, and read it. You don't need to purchase it and all. Okay, because in your tuition fees already, your college library fees is already submitted. No, same way, in Python also we have a library. Every time we don't need to create a function. Okay, if I want to add two numbers, so you can create your own library. In that library, you can add that particular function. And now, whenever you want to add two numbers, you can just import that package, find that function, and reuse it. You don't need to create it again and again and again. Okay. So let's see how we can create our own library. Okay. So what is actually library? A library is just a collection of function. I mean, of packages. Okay. Before starting this part, no, let me tell you how actually a library works. Okay. So suppose if this is our library. If this is our library, what is a library? A space where you have lots of books are there. Suppose this is my college library, okay? This is my college library. This is my college library. In our college library, it looks like this, no? Our college library looks like this. Okay, where we have different course books are there. Suppose in in this space we have computer science books are there. In this space we have, in this whole library, in this space we have mechanical engineering books are there. In this space, suppose we have electrical engineering books are there, and in this space we have, suppose, let me check, civil engineering books are there. Okay, I'm just taking an example. You can take any of them. Okay, now, let me take only one among of them. Suppose this is in this corner, where all the computer science books are there. Again, we have multiple sections are there. Suppose in this particular section, we have all the programming languages books are there. In this section, we have all the web development books are there. In this section, we have all the algorithm books are there. And in this section, we have all the networking books are there. Okay, now let me take again another corner. Suppose in programming language section, we have again multiple sections are there, where here we have all the C programming books are there, all the C++ programming books are there, all the Java programming books are there, and all the Python programming books are there. Okay, now, and suppose this is you. Okay, this is you. This is you, and you want to learn Python programming. Okay, so now you have to learn Python programming, you need a book first of all. So you have two options are there to grab a book. First of all, you can get a book from the library, or you can get the book from the bookstore. You can purchase the book from the bookstore. Let's see which one we prefer. Let's understand the pros and cons. So first of all, if I'm taking the example of bookstore, I want to take the book from the bookstore. In this case, what happens? In this case, to get the book from the bookstore, we need at least one Sunday, or I mean, we need to go to the market, no? So from the hostel, we need to do at least one Sunday, or we need to bunk one day of college to get the book from the bookstore, actually, to purchase the book from the bookstore. Also, the convenience fees will be there. Like, you need to go to the marketplace, it needs some money. In the bookstore, you need to pay for the book. Again, you need to come to the hostel. or at the home. Okay, so it needs some cost. Okay, so it's costly in this case if you are checking. So first of all, it's costly. Okay, and so you can say it's a bit pricey. You need to pay the cost for that. Okay, now the next thing is, after get now how much time it will take. So after that, if you want to purchase the book, you need at least you need to use at least one. So extra cost is required, and extra time is also required. No, to purchase the book from the, you need to go to the marketplace. Okay, you need to bunk the class, or you need to do the Sunday. So extra time is also required. Okay, what about library? So here, no extra cost required. No extra cost required. Why? It is because of, in our library, in our tuition fee, the library fees is already paid, no? So no extra cost required. The next thing is, to get the book from the library, you need only 10 minutes of time to get the book from the library. So no extra time is also required. No extra time required. Now, after that, so in this case, you can see, in when you're getting the book from the library, it not need any kind of extra time or the cost as well. Now, the next thing is, one more thing. If I'm purchasing the book after learning Python programming, now I need to at least I'm going to store it in my cupboard. Okay, that means again it take extra space as well. Now, when you are taking the book from the library, it will not take any extra space. After learning it, I can just return it in the library again. Okay, so no extra space is also required. Okay, so you understand how actually we can do this. Okay, now, same way our Python library also works. Let me tell you. Same way. Suppose if this is my Python library. This is my Python library, okay? Python library. Okay. Now, again, we have multiple sections are there, just like our college library. Okay, here suppose we have all the mathematical functions are there, mathematical things are there. Okay, all the functions available here for mathematics. Okay, here we have all the suppose if you want to visualize, for visualization tools will be available here. Here all the mathematics or calculation fields are there. Here we have all the statistical algorithms will be available. Multiple algorithms are there, and here we have all the multiple other things are there. Okay, now, so the next thing is, suppose in the mathematical piece again we have multiple sections are there. Suppose here we have all the trigonometry functions, trigonometry formulas are there. Here we have all the statistics functions are there. Here we have all the general calculations are there. Here we have all the dynamics calculations are there. Now again, in general calculation, again, suppose here we have all the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, lots of stuffs are there. Okay, section wise. Now, here suppose I'm working in a file. This is my file. Suppose xyz.py file, where I'm getting a task to create, or you can say to create a calculator by using Python programming. So to create a calculator, I need some general calculation, some scientific calculation we need. Okay, we need to deploy everything. Now, in this case, what we can do is, first of all, we have two options are there. Either we can create my own functions, or I can get the function which is already available in the library. So get it from the library. From library. Okay. Now, so the next thing is, first of all, if I'm going to create my own function, it will take lots of time. Okay, as well as the memory. So suppose I'm going to create my addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square, cube, lots of things I'm going to create my function here. Okay, it will take extra time, and it may be, suppose it may pause that some of the function I don't know, so I need to read it again. Now, The next thing is, if I'm getting all the functions from the library, what will happen? I just need to import it from here and then directly I can use it. It will not take any extra time. Directly we can create. It will not take any much time here. So you can see here, it will not take extra time as well as the memory. All these things are already in the library. You can import it and reuse it. Okay, so again, you can see how easy it is to use a library. Okay, how beneficial it is. But the problem is how I can create my own library, how the library works. These things we need to understand first. Then only, if the basics are not clear, if you don't understand how it's generated, then how we're able to use it. No? So in the next video, we'll understand how we can create our own Python library and how we can use it, how the process works. Okay, thank you.